You argue well. Yes, I do it. Listeners are the unemployed youths having the eligibility to be appointed as a teacher because they have their graduates and also passed the teacher eligibility test. Now are agreed by the government decision to fill up all the vacant posts by the retired teachers. Even if they don't have passed, they don't have the TET, that teacher eligibility test, they have not passed. But all these retired teachers will be filled up, there's 62 answer 3. All 6,387 posts. Fill up by the retired teachers, so there is no recruitment for us. We are unemployed. This is my remarks.
This is it temporary measure or
It's temporary. For 1 year, my lord, we will be always by that time. Because on the last occasion, in an earlier repetition, another repetition by some other person similarly situated, they had come before this honorable court with a similar prayer. We went in 2021 because the attempt was made by the authorities. But only after issuing a notice, they have come down and issued an advertisement so that regular recruitment would have been made. But we see
you are not taking regular recruitment?
First of all, you will find from Annex page 62 that their appointment is only for till March 26.
1 year.
Within that, you will appoint those people. Regular recruitment you will do.
No, you I'll place you. You will find that 3 categories of employees, teachers are there. One in government school, then only aided school, then block grant. I have today morning I got some instruction from the concerned DO, District Education Officer. For example, in the state district of Ganga, there are 303 approximately posts lying vacant in government schools. After 24 advertisement, recruitment done, now it is 303. In fully aided school, 61 vacancy available in fully aided class. And in block grant, 239. So, government schools recruitment are being done through staff recruitment. And aided school, fully aided schools recruitment are done through state selection board. That is, both are doing well in the 24 also they have recruited. So far the block grant is concerned, after they came into the fold of a block grant, previously the managing committee were giving recruitment to the staff. Now when they came to the fold of block grant fold, so the government has not yet introduce any policy for their appointment, recruitment. So, almost these guest teachers, most of the guest teachers are being recruited in block grant schools. Very few for government school and affiliated school. That is the position. And your lordship will find this from Annex 4, my friend has read, the requisition has already been sent in 4/8/2025 for recruitment to initiate recruitment process.
What happens?
Only 4/8/25 a letter has been sent to the additional secretary school and March because there is a procedure.
That last recruitment was done when?
24.
2024, which month?
24 years last my time that is advertised Annex
2 I have given.
24.
8.23, 8.23. 8.23. Mr. Leka,
Yes.
I have one question to ask you. Take up the judgment of the Harvard portal, LIC of India versus so-and-so into 2023 or 2024. See, the youngsters will become age-bald.
Yes.
Where they should go.
Yes.
There is need, immediate need is there, therefore you are engaging the retired people, I can understand. But the date of retirement is known to everybody.
Yes.
The recruitment process is not periodically done.
Literally in 24, recruitment process was initiated and the persons they have selected and got appointed.
Now, how many vacancies were notified in 2020?
1,024. 24
All vacancies were notified. What the youths should do? All youngsters, they are committing suicide.
In 24 January, now we are in 25 September now.
I understand. How many vacancies were there? How many vacancies were notified?
That I have to
No, that is
Then
2064 was the vacancy total.
2024 vacancies in the state.
2064.
62 in the whole state.
In that 24 advertisement. But now,
Total vacancy.
now they have stated 6,376.
See, there are vacancies in the High Court. Out of 33, 20 judges are working. There are 40% vacancies in the police department. 40% vacancies. There are vacancies in the campuses, universities. Today newspaper has reported on the teachers have issued notice in the matter.
University.
What is this vacancy celebration? Why vacancies? You have money to spend for everything. Why find the persons whom you are now appointing? They will not do their job free. For them you have to make the payment. Why are you not appointing the youths? Where the youth should go?
The process has already
You send youths to Mahanadi, to jump into Mahanadi.
Your actually Annexure 4 is clear that the process of recruitment has already been initiated.
How many are notified? How many? But I am just asking you.
Yes.
Selective appointment will not do. In every state, this is the problem. Why you are not periodically notifying the vacancies to the public at large? You should put in Katak Market the board saying that so many departments, so many vacancies are available. In 1 year, so many people will retire. So many vacancies are going to accrue. So that whether government is doing its job or not, people will have information. Otherwise, where this youngster go?
But my answer to your lordship's query is that government is doing its job.
No, that I am not sure.
Annexure 4. Annexure 4.
You are not answering what was the vacancy for the
1,800.
No, that is not enough. In the whole state, it cannot be 1,800. The common sense tells that. No research is required for such. In whole of the state, how many vacancies in these schools? You can't do some in Ganjam, Anjam, etc. That is not the way. The entire vacancy position has to be notified to the public at large. You should tell the public, we have so many vacancies. So many vacancies are only next year. Because date of retirement is known to everybody.
Yes. But
Let me not be.
at the same time, the learning and teaching of the students also happens.
Completely.
That only the great teachers are
I am complete agreement. I will not come in the way of that. But why by the old people? Why not by the youngsters? You are taking note with the interest being looked after by appointing retired people is one thing.
Yes, it is really mentioned that tenure of the guest teacher will be up to March 26 or joining of new teachers suitable again.
Lovely. What is that you have done for new teacher? What are the total vacancies?
6,387 and so many kind of see is not reading that.
May I
And it's
say-
a 360.
May I pay lordship?
I have directed to convey the approval of the government for engagement of 6,387 non-retired teachers. Which are the vacancies? 6,000 postmen.
I will issue notice with counter to this.
Because students should not suffer is also important.
Yes.
But all old people you are bringing also
Also that then your lordship may make some.
They are also not qualified. It comes to this
Now, lordship's query.
Now the Supreme Court in that Anjuman Insaf case held OTT is a mandatory.
That is the point. That is the
No, I am not, because we are also two fees, man. Avenue has been taken away from us for 1 year.
Lovely counsel for the petitioner. When he submits that it is though vacancy position is very huge, no effective steps are being taken for filling the same on a normative basis, on a normative recruitment basis. And that is affecting the prospects of the youths who are otherwise eligible and qualified to be in the recruitment frame. First, he also points out that the teaching to be undertaken by the retired teachers would not serve justice to the community of the taught. First, next paragraph. Learned concept. Can you get that judgment? Yes. No, the Harvard judgment?
No, Harvard doesn't like it. Just instantly.
We have diplomat from right. Same with LIC Corporation versus science. So, in Mazhar Malik, Apex Court said, you have seen that Mazhar Malik judgment is, that Mazhar Malik judgment is 2000 so and so, Mazhar Malik Sultan versus 2022, IA 2022 it is, 2006 judgment. Honorable Supreme Court said,
Yes, sir.
all vacancies in the judicial wings should be appointed in Mazhar Malik.
That's why in every year.
Every year we have to take a recruitment process. Why not teachers? I really do not understand. When I read today's newspaper, I really felt bad. What should happen to the children? And what should happen to the youth people? All youths aspiring for job. And comparatively, they will have much difficulty in a state like Odisha.
Newspaper article in respect of university.
But that is the case in respect of it is universal everywhere problem. It's universal problem.
Yes.
What means? We want to do justice to the community of the part. First off, lastly, he adds that persons to be appointed as guest teachers do not have requisite qualification. First off. Next paragraph. Mr. Lenka, in his usual style, opposes the petition, submitting that the government has already issued a notification dated 1/8/2025 at lecture 3, and that the steps on war footing are being taken for making regular appointments to the vacancies. First off. However, he expresses some difficulty in giving the statistical data as to the vacancy position all over the state in the teachers category.
In different posts.
Different posts. In education department, in education department. And submits that
Secondary.
he would come out with full statistics and plan of action on the next stage of hearing. First off. At the same time, he submits that engaging the guest teacher should not be halted in as much as halting would affect the interest of the students enormously. First off. Please. First, next paragraph. Sure, in the above circumstances, the OPs are dead. Which OP?
All the government, if state is to do.
The OP number 1.
One is to do this. 1 and 2, director secretary.
1 and 2 are directed to do the following within 2 weeks. First, 1. What is the total vacancy position in all teaching institutions in the state? And number 2, what action is being taken for filling the vacancies availing in all sections of the Department of Education, higher education. Education only.
School and mass.
School and mass.
It's not only higher, other education also.
Yes.
Yes, it should be given to me. Yes, other education.
Then he has to include a opposite.
Not necessarily,
Your
state is a part
state
of it. Education.
State school and mass is important. School and mass education is important, not higher education.
School and
Mass education is a party.
school and mass education. Other Department of higher education. Higher education. Okay?
School and mass and higher, both. There are two departments.
School and
Mass
school
education.
and in the departments of higher education and the school and the
Mass education.
mass education. Mass education. First stop. Next paragraph. The information once furnished is likely to be directed to be published in leading newspapers. Leading newspapers.
Let us ask,
So that
let us ask, produce, let us ask, produce it
we
before.
will tell them so that they will be on their feet, otherwise they will not do. Now the only way to implement court orders is to tell the public at large
My lord.
what government is doing.
My lord, what do we pray, my lord? Let us place the vacancy position before your lordships, then after whatever your lordships will direct.
Next part I will direct now,
No,
everything should be published in all newspapers so that people should know whether to have the government or not.
Yes.
Only two, okay? Call this matter on 8 to 10 we will have this matter.
Number 10 here.
Only 13 10. No, this what we are asking. What is the vacancy position? We are asking what is the step you are taking. That's all. Otherwise, I tell you, I am very sorry to say, I should not say. I should not. I tell you at appropriate time. I feel bad. What should happen to the youngsters?
My lord, we understand, my lord, what your lordship wants to
What should happen to them? I am not on this party, that party. All parties, very high parties, very high level parties, all parties.
Their intention is
I am not on any party.
their intention is that if retired teachers are employed, then they will not claim for regulation.
You are not talking to young.
Officers are appointed.
This is all, now that is my, this government is taking all, that is what it is, sir.
It could process your
Why such issues are not raised on the floor of the assembly? Such a very important thing. The Churchill said, once I told you, during World War I and World War II, the salaries of all teachers was enhanced, but the salaries of rest of the people, they were downwardly revised. For teachers, they enhanced the salary. And when the people after the Second World War wanted to felicitate Churchill, Winston Churchill, he said, don't felicitate me, felicitate our teachers, our schools. Why such issues are not being raised at all? The elephant has come here, that becomes the issue everywhere. But what is happening to our children, youngsters, that is not the concern. In every department, in university, in school, in kindergarten, in various departments. Since I am not in PL jurisdiction, I cannot say more. But this is bad, I tell you. That is the reason why this state will not flourish. Especially the students. What should happen? And those who are qualified. You take them to that model Ask them to jump into that.
One of them has only 1 year left with him to get his government job.
And they become time bound.
Is what he.
Yes, bound. Yes. No, this you should tell your government. The English chapter code should be conveyed to the government. Otherwise, I will publicize everything. I will not leave that way.
But I am reminding you also one incident. My learned friend was there and I was there before the director, higher education, in an appeal case. The director told to us that because we are issuing this circular, so that the youngsters who will get appointment on contractual basis or on temporary basis, they will not claim for regulation. In order to prevent that, they are coming out with this type of circular.
Hidden agenda.
That is the hidden agenda.
ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଏଇ କହୁଥିଲେ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଚୁଆଲ କରନ୍ତୁ
ନା ମୁଁ ତାକୁ ମୁଁ ଥିଲି ପରା ସେଠି
Item 9.
But this is a case